So good evening, those of you that have joined us tonight. Thank you, Ashley and Jen Miles from our ambassador group for joining us tonight. Super excited because we have Ken Figueroa with us he owns Cave Creek Fit Body Boot Camp. So I can just say that the first time I ever met Ken was at the Starbucks on Carefree
I
Highway.
know.
Was thinking of joining. And several hours later, it was so interesting to meet you and be inspired by you that Colleen put out a tracer. She's like, gosh, she went for a new member call and never came back. That's just a testimonial to what a cool guy you are, Ken, and how inspirational you are. So anyways, without further ado, we're going to watch, I think we have 3 videos tonight. And then while the videos are playing, all of you, please put some questions in the chat for Ken.
All right.
Go ahead, Colleen.
I train like a creeker. I train like a cave creeker.
I train like a mom.
I train like a Nina.
I train like a winner.
I train like a creeker.
How about those videos, huh?
Wow. So what is, I have the first question, Ken. What does it mean to train like a creeker? It sounds scary.
Well, first you have to say creeker right, because otherwise it sounds like something else. That's for sure. Well, so let me, I would like to start by saying that I am very, thankful for being given the opportunity to host the mixer. I've been a member for the last 2 years, and I can tell you that the support, from all the senior members to every single member has been great. You guys have been very supportive since day one. And I remember the day we went to Starbucks. Actually, I only have on sugar tea. That's what I had.
I don't remember what I had.
So you got the chance to premiere, our new 3 videos. And the first video basically is one of the services that we offer. It's one-on-one personal training. And that was Coach Carol with one of our members, Rebecca. I think she's a chamber member, I believe. The second video is basically our yoga sessions. We offered gentle flow yoga sessions, and it's led by Carol Allen. She's a cave creeker. So, and the last video, it's no more explanation. It's trained like a cave creeker. So, it's basically that's our core product. That's what we offer: bootcamp sessions, and the services that we offer right here. We're about a total wellness and health services. We offer a nutrition consultation. We offer fitness, fitness one-on-one personal training, strength training, muscle endurance, agility, high intensity interval training. But we're not basically into the nutritional fitness, services. We're into the people services. We're here to help you guys reach those goals. We're here to impact the life of 5,000 people in Cave Creek. So, so that's our goal. And what I can tell you about Cave Creek Fit Body Boot Camp, basically, I would say it's the American dream. It's I was born in the U.S. My parents went to Peru when I was very young. I lived in Peru for 12 years. I came back because I decided I wanted to, create my own future. So I went to school. I got my education. I went to the Air Force. I had a career for 25 years. I raised my 2 daughters as a single father, and then I decided to pursue my own dreams. And Cave Creek Fit Body Boot Camp is the result of those dreams. So, yep.
So tell us, I know last year has been was crazy. It was
Right.
very stressful
Mm-hmm.
for all of us. So tell
Yeah.
us your highs and your lows.
Right. Yeah. So last year it was very challenging, of course, right? There were times where basically I felt like all my dreams they were just kind of vanishing, right? But the most important, you got to stay focused. You got to stay strong. You got to be consistent, and you have to have a plan, right? So even before we were going to shut down, we already had a plan. We already have multiple conference calls, and my team was already involved into those calls. We were going to pivot online coaching, outdoor workouts, because we were here to help our clients to accomplish their goals, right? Whether we were doing in-person training or online coaching, right? So we pivot services. Our highs. I mean, it was. I have to give it to my team. When things work very well, it's because your team is doing great. When things don't work, it's because leadership, right? So those are one of the things that I learned. Appreciate it to my teams, my team members, being appreciative to every single client that we have. I think in the last year, I learned a lot more than what I learned in the last 10 years in my life, And it's all about consistency. It's about being strong, staying focused, right? And not, losing track of those dreams.
So are you a local guy, or how did you decide to open up in Cave Creek?
Yeah, great question. So I'm not a cave creeker, right? So I live in North Peoria by Lake Pleasant, for so many years, right? And I'm a data kind of guy. My graduate and undergraduate degrees are in statistics. So when I decided to launch my services, right, my business, I did a market study, and Cave Creek, one of those locations that it made sense, in every aspect, So when I got with Fit Body Boot Camp, I really liked, what they stand for. They're focused into, people, into you guys. This is about you guys, our clients, And I purchased actually 3 locations. So I own 3 territories. The other location that I own is Anthem. I own the whole zip code, and also Desert Ridge. So right now I'm just kind of working into, trying to figure out, strategize the right time to open out the other locations. So
So when someone joins, what should they expect?
to get their butt kicked. No, so basically what happens, I meet with every single client for between 45 minutes to an hour. So we talk about their goals, right? We sit down, we talk about their goals, and then we do a body composition analysis, right? And we have I don't know if you can see it right here, but that is scale right there. That scale is a body composition analyzer. And what it does, it basically breaks down your body weight, provide us with a breakdown of how much water your body carries, how much muscle, how much fat. Also, it will provide you with your percent body fat. It's going to look at your entire body and see how symmetrical you are, how much muscle you have on your, upper body, lower body. Also, it's going to provide us with a basal metabolic rate. So basal metabolic rate is the number of calories required in order to sustain your life. And there is a factor also that tells us how much fat there is on those organs inside your abdomen. And based on all that, right, we can set up a good fitness and nutrition plan. And we customize every client's nutrition plan based on their BMR and their goals and how much weight loss they have to, they have to accomplish, right? So, and of course, then we set them up into that, bootcamp classes, which are 30 minutes, personalized group training, and every workout is different. It's very unique. Got great coaches too, so.
Offer nutritional, you talked about the nutrition plan. So you basically lay out a plan for every client. Do you sell supplements too?
Yeah, we sell supplements, right? So I also work with a certified nutritionist, right? When I sit down with our clients, we talk about, a nutrition plan based on their body type, right? And based on their, activity level and their basal metabolic rate. Then we can start talking about macros, a breakdown of macros. And if we don't understand what macros is basically what your muscles need to grow. It stands for macronutrients. That's your carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Based on their body type, we assign what percentage of that, number of calories per day will come from carbohydrates, from proteins, and from fats, right? And then we set them up with a nutrition plan. So we're providing with a food list. We also sell, supplements, really good supplements. They're very, natural base, nothing artificial. So.
And clients come in and work out on their own, or is it just the class setting?
Just the class settings. We also do one-on-one personal training, which it is a one-on-one interaction. So a client will get a coach throughout the entire session, right? And next week, we're launching a new service. It's a small group training beta sessions. So these sessions are going to be 4 to 6 people, right? And it's going to be customized for each of the clients. It's a small group. You get almost a one-on-one personal training experience, all about strength training, all about lifting weights. Why do we focus so much into lifting weights? Because that's how we build muscle. Muscle, 1 pound of muscle burns about 70 calories. So, your body, as the more muscle you build, the more calories you burn. So that's ultimately our goal. And the more muscle you carry, the more percent body fat you're going to lose. So
there's a couple more questions in chat, but I'm kind of curious. How old is your oldest client, and how young is your youngest client?
So 76 is my oldest client, okay? And my youngest client, I believe, he is 16 years old, yes. We had younger clients before. I think the youngest one before was 12 years old. So right now we got one that is 16 years old, and she works out with her mom. So.
Do people sign contracts and membership fees and things like that?
Yeah, so we offer different packages and memberships. When well, most of our clients, and the most economical is our 12-month membership, right? You get to, that's what is our VIP membership. You get unlimited classes. You can book any sessions, during those 7 days on the week. We're open 7 days a week. Then we offer the drop-in sessions. Also, you can purchase a book of 5, 10 sessions. And we do month-to-month packages too. So,
So really you can fit any budget, but if signing up for a year is the best, is the most
exactly.
you can.
Yeah, and from the business point of view, too, it makes sense because statistically, right? Somebody signs for an agreement for 6 months, right? They're not going to stay with us for more than 6 months, right? If somebody signs up for 8 months to over a year, right? If you deliver the product that they're looking for, they will remain a client for about approximately 4 years, right? So, and also we want to make sure that, it's just a lifestyle, right? It's a lifestyle change. We live right here in the U.S., we live a very routine life, right? We go to work, we come back home and we watch Netflix, we spend time with the family, we go back, we do the same thing every day, right? And unless you change your way of life, right? Change your career, you go from working in an office to like a military job or construction job, we don't create that caloric deficit. And that's why obesity is at high levels, right? Almost 5 out of 10 people in the U.S. are considered obese, so.
Back a few years back when we had your ribbon cutting, I met a lady there who was probably in her late 60s. And she said she started coming to work out at your center because she had a lot of back problems, a lot of arthritis, and working through, your group there, she became better and she became more flexible. So tell us about some of those stories of your clients.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. We have a lot of these stories, I would say like 85% of all your lower back issues will be fixed by, getting a stronger core, right? Now, it's very common to suffer of lower lumbar arthritis, and usually that happens when, we're carrying extra weight, right? So, a lot of our exercises right here, they're going to help you build a stronger core, stronger midsection, right? And as you build, a stronger core, those back problems are going to go away, right? At the same time, our workouts are going to help you lose the weight, right? Which, the less weight you carry, the less, pressure you put on your lower back. So let me tell you another story too. So we had a client. She just recently had a surgery to repair a knee damage that she's been dealing for a few years. She's 70 years old, and she started in end of 2019. She did a 6-week challenge, and she lost about 15% body fat in 6 weeks. Yep, and I tell you something. She's been a member for the last a year and a half. She's amazing. I mean, she does burpees. She's strong. She's tough. So, and she deals with a lot of injuries. Like she has a fused back. She has a knee replacement. She has issues with her ankles. So our workouts are designed to, for all levels, and we always provide modifications. So.
Somebody in the chat asked about visiting, if members can visit all 3 clubs, but you only have this one physically open right now, right?
That's correct. Yes. And eventually when I open up the other ones, right, I think I'd be pretty flexible, being able to hop from location to location. So, yeah.
That's cool because some of us, might not live, like we live in different directions. So we might be closer to Desert Ridge, but on Thursday we're up in Cave Creek. So we want to like pop in. I mean, I can see how that could happen for sure.
Yeah.
Someone asked about hot yoga. Any plans for hot yoga?
So we did that. We used to do that right before COVID, right? So That style is called Bikram yoga, right? It's a little bit high, it's pretty intense, right? Um, there was some mixed, we got mixed reviews because we already are high impact, these classes, they, stresses your body quite a bit. So, hot yoga, it's a little bit too much sometimes. So what we decided to do is more like a gentle flow yoga. It's always an opportunity, if there is the demand and that's what people are looking for, we're game, you know. I want to keep the studio open 24/7. That's my goal.
Have any plans to expand your location in Cave Creek?
Ah, great question. Seems like you're reading my mind, huh? So possibly, yes. Um, it's a very risky move because when we start looking at the demographics in Cave Creek on the A5331 zip code, we're talking about like almost 50,000 people, right? It's a little spread out. Nevertheless, right, I could put a location probably within 6 miles away from this studio, right? That is kind of debating and kind of, the numbers kind of make sense, but at the same time, usually when you have two locations will be for approximately 100 to 150,000, people. So, but I never know, right? I always keep my options open.
So I don't see any more questions in chat. I know Erica Chewy has joined us. So anyone
Hey.
else out there that have some questions? So one of the questions in chat, Ken, is that are there any the Fit Body boot camps? They're franchised, right? You said
Yes.
that you had the zip codes. So are any of them open 24/7?
No, no. So we only offered, group sessions, and we're open by blocks. So morning blocks, mid-morning, and afternoon blocks. That's what usually most of the demand is. So, yeah, but we're not like a 24-hour fitness studio where anybody can come in. No, there is a possibility that eventually at one time, I wouldn't mind having a gym like that too. So. I see the class sizes, right? So our classes, right now, our capacity is 20 people per session. And I think that's what, it's going to stay with 20 people per session. It's very manageable with the trainers. So.
The other question, it was, where's your favorite place to eat after you work out?
Well, I meal prep. So I love meal prepping. So usually when I'm done working out, I eat. I can tell you right away my macros. 75 grams of carbohydrates, 50 grams of proteins, and 10 grams of fat. That's what I eat. Usually it's the same thing every day. I know, boring, huh?
So what do you? I know from Facebook, I've seen you have a cheat day. So what does your cheat day look like?
My cheat day, I probably, I usually crave, pizza. So I say pizza, that's probably on my top 3. And maybe haven't had Chinese food in years. Haven't had fast food in years neither. So, yeah, I would say a pizza would be my number 1 option. I know, don't tell anybody.
Totally off topic, but what's your favorite pizza place?
What is the name of the pizza place over at Carefree? There's one in Carefree.
Barrows?
Pizzicato.
I like Barrows. Which one?
Pizzicato.
That's it. I like Pizzicato. Pretty good, yeah.
That's very good.
They're really, really good. Yes.
They are really
Thank
good.
you, Eric.
I might know a thing or two about eating there, just maybe.
So who else has a question? All right. I don't see any other questions, but
Mhm.
just so everybody knows, Ken, these videos will live on our YouTube channel. So we're able to, when
Nice.
people ask about, hey, where should I work out? What's it like? These videos it's a referral place that we can send people to get more information. So
Awesome.
just know that that's going to happen. And then I'm just going to say to everybody that doesn't know, Ken's located at 4705 East Carefree Highway, and you're right near the Heart and Soul Cafe, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
And
So if,
mhm. And let me
go
tell
ahead.
you, this is what I'm going to do for any member of the chamber, right? Or any of the employees or the members in the chamber, right? If you want to come in for 30 days, I give you a 30 days pass. So you get to experience these.
Challenge.
You get to experience these for 30 days.
Challenge has been,
That's right.
I would say, do you have showers there?
No, but I got a hose. There is a hose right there, and there's a nice back area right there.
That's great. Well, we thank you, Ken, for making these videos. Like I said, we'll make
I
a
appreciate
home
it.
for them to live forever. And then I just want to remind everybody that breakfast will be back to our regular buffet style. Everything back to the way we used to enjoy them over a year ago now. So that's going to be April 29th, I believe. It's the last Thursday. And we're still encouraging people to sign up online and to pay in advance. That way we can still do our best to keep that line short as people are coming into breakfast. And then our May mixer, we're finally, with restrictions lifted, able to go back to in-person events. And so that will be, the sign on the building says, oh man, Colleen's going to have to help me. It's the CBD place, Figueroa CBD. But they're in the midst of changing their name. And so just know the sign says Figueroa, but it's going to be marketed under Saguaro 66 marketing. So we'll have great food, great drink. It's been so long since we've been able to meet in that sort of setting. So it's finally time, and we're excited about that.
Nice.
So again, thank you, Ken, for being with us.
Oh.
Great inspiration being with you. And for any of you that are out there, 30 days. So
that's it, 30 days. Thank you for the opportunity. Really appreciate it, guys.
Yes. You take care, everybody. Have a
Thank
great
you.
night.
Thank you, Ken. Great videos.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.